Hey everyone, it's Coach Mo here for a riveting topic of electricity. Actually, it's about energy. This is Coach Mo here. And if you are a professional woman, I want you to stay tuned. I want you to stay plugged in. I am Coach Mo Fall. I'm America's career coach and author and creator and founder of the Kick-Ass Career Workshop, where we help professional women get promotions, salary increases, and land new jobs, no matter what the economy is doing, and all without working harder, playing office politics, or being inauthentic. If you're a professional woman who wants to make a deeper impact and have more fulfillment, you're in the right place. So today I'm talking about you don't need a Tesla. You have a soul, right? mofall.com/live clarity is where the plugin starts. We work with professional women to up-level careers, but first we help you bring your soul to work. If you're interested in pursuing what that looks like, book a complimentary clarity call at mofall.com/live clarity. I want to talk about Tesla. I want to talk about energy. I want to talk about how you get plugged in and you can be your best self. If you struggle with self-doubt and uncertainty in your career, if you're not sure how to move forward or what direction to go in, if you have job trauma, feel overworked, or are underappreciated, just like one of our gals on our clarity calls last week, she was absolutely working herself to the bone, trying to get noticed, trying to get appreciated for 9 years. It was not happening. So now she has a true solution. If you find it hard to navigate difficult decisions at work and you don't trust your own decisions, boundaries, or leadership ability, it means one thing: that you are disconnected from your power source. If you actually have been here before and we're not working together, I want to ask, why in the world is that going on? I have a special proven formula to help you click in, plug in to your power source. And that is the secret ingredient. If you're one of my clients, please comment below. Please let me know that you're here so I can shout out and celebrate you. If you're not one of my clients, please let me know what your career issue is and what do you feel is not working for you right now. It's important to understand as a professional woman that your greater education is not necessary. Your expertise and experience and the education you have already is enough to fuel your career progress. But you probably don't have the toolkit on how to do that. And more importantly, you may not be plugged in to your divine, thriving life force. I personally own a Tesla. I love the simplicity of it. And I love the fact that it is named after one of the most brilliant physicists ever to walk this earth, Nikola Tesla. He saw that our world, our universe, is full of energy, and it's being able to plug into it and harness it, which is exactly what Elon Musk did to create the world's most popular and most produced electric vehicle. It's a new generation, not only in cars and driving, but also in the world. As human beings, we have a energy source to plug into, but you may not know about it. You may be trying to use your physical body as your energy source, drinking more caffeine, trying to sleep more, trying to exercise more, or maybe you're not doing any of that because you're so depleted. Your physical body is so depleted. And I'm here to tell you the thing that we help our gals do is increase their vital force energy through bringing their soul to work, bringing their soul vibration back up. You know, it once was there. That thriving, beautiful energy of who you are was once there. It's a part of you, and it may be dusty and cloudy. It may be clogged up with gunk, like I said earlier, with job trauma, being passed over, perhaps being in a toxic work environment, and you think this is the only way for it to really work for you. I'm here to tell you that you do not have to be in a toxic work environment, that you can overcome job trauma, and that you can be the most thriving version of yourself. But you need a formula to get you there. Your soul is hidden underneath all of that chaos, calamity, turmoil, trauma that you have endured throughout your entire life. Your soul is the best part of you. Your soul is what makes you different than every other accountant, than any other engineer, than any other person out there. Your soul makes you different. Just last week, we were celebrating with one of our gals in the workshop who landed a dream job. Dream job. Totally awesome. And she said to me on the clarity call, Mo, I really want to have a remote position. She has 3 kids at home, ages 4 to 18. And driving into work and going to her old job, which, by the way, she quit because it was so horrible for her in the last couple of years with a boss that was keeping her in a box, keeping her small. And she was literally overworking herself to the bone. So quitting seemed like the only option for her. You know what? Frankly, that probably was because nervous system overload, physical body depleted. What's my options? So she decided to quit before the holidays, take the holidays, and then regroup. But you know what? She was feeling so depleted and so lost and so confused about her capacity to do work at the next highest level, which she wants to do. At the age of 40, she's ready for that next up level. And in short 4 weeks, we helped her bring her soul back, claim her authenticity, interview and land a powerful, awesome job for her. And she has a very niche profession. So if you're saying to yourself, yeah, Mo, but my profession is so niche and so da. We've seen it all. We've seen niche professions. We've seen professions that are global and very transferable to other industries. Your profession is not the problem. It's really your soul not being at its thriving level. And so this client of ours dove into our solution, became so coachable, leaned into everything. And that's how we help our gals land new jobs. Another gal was totally lost in a job for years and really thinking very little of what her prospects were for her career. She was sort of in a dead-end job and in the healthcare industry. And we helped her pivot, redefine herself, and interview powerfully for a job that she never even thought about. She never even thought that that job was available or that she could do it. She considered her underqualified for anything but the job that she had. And she was miserable, plain small, and really in such a small box. Hina, if you're lost too, listen up. And why don't you go ahead and book yourself a complimentary clarity call at mofall.com/live clarity. There you go. I put the banner up there for you. Great to see you here. So here's the thing. We help women who are not where they want to be in their careers. And why do I pick career as a thing? First of all, I'm an expert in that. I had a great career myself. And I learned every problem and how to solve it on my own with some help from some coaches I hired along the way. I hired my first coach only 22 years ago. But really, it was me learning through trial and error. So now over a 12-week period of time, I help my clients advance and solve problems that have been with them for decades. We solve it in 12 weeks because we have a proven process that worked for my career twice. And I specifically applied everything that we have in my 12-week workshop to my career for 2 up levels. One of them was a $100,000 increase with lots of bonuses and stock options, which is actually the financial freedom that helped me make the move actually to be a coach almost 8 years ago now. So that special formula works with every industry, every professional woman. Here's the thing that I've noticed over years and years of my career and doing this with thousands of other women, like Mary and Maria and literally thousands others, Nadia and Kathy, and I mean, I could just rattle off names, Roz, I mean, over and over again, Samika, Deidre, over and over again, the names and the women's lives that have been changed forever. Your soul has gotten beaten up, bruised, and battered in the corporate world, partly because as a woman, you did not learn the ninja skills and how to be successful in that arena. You learned how to be smart, put your head down, and work hard. None of those advance your career after the first 10 years of doing good work. After you've laid the foundation, it's now about who you are and how you show up. And you could simply use the word confidence, but you can't really build confidence. It's not something that you can build. It's like you can build a house, but you can't build a home. And it's the soul that is more the home of who you are. So we're going to show you how to do that. We're going to show you every step of the way so that you can plug into your power source every single day. And when you do, you can drive your career and your life effortlessly. I know that might seem like a lot to consider, but I did it for myself. We've been coaching women through our process for nearly 7 years. We've been helping our gals make massive changes in 12 weeks. And then, because we have a lifetime membership, we've been watching them continue to up level and advance year after year. That's what a plug-in does. If you have the right charger for your phone, or like a Tesla car, and I picked Tesla car as an analogy and a metaphor for today because it is a simple car. It has a huge battery, it has 4 wheels and brakes, and it has a computer system. And that computer system is programmed to help me navigate and drive the car. There's cameras everywhere, better than mirrors. It's a new generation of vehicle. And that's why they're now calling them electric vehicles. So here's the thing. You need that level of technological upgrade for your career, especially now in 2022 and the ongoing expansion that we have in the 21st century. You're going to need to drive your career with your soul's power, not your brain, not your body, but with your soul's power. As a professional career woman, you have the education and the expertise and the experience to leverage into the corporate career world. There are organizations who are looking for you, but they're not going to see you if you're playing small or if you feel small about who you are. I talked with a woman last week, and she was convinced that every IT job was a contractor job because that's the truth she keeps telling herself. She was convinced as an immigrant that that was all she's going to be able to get because she doesn't have contacts at higher places. I am here to tell you this. You do not need any special contacts. You do not need to be a political maven. You do not need anything other than what you already have for yourself. You just need to learn how to turn on your soul and apply that into the talents that you have in your profession. This is our magic formula. And thank you for saying that. Unbelievable results. Learn so much. And finding what you're passionate about, realizing the value I bring to the table and how to show up in a big way. Thank you very much for saying that. I don't have your name on there, so I would shout out, you must be a client of ours. Obviously, unbelievable results, learn so much, turn things around. Most professional women have not been trained, told, or taught how to leverage who they are in the world. And I'm going to tell you this. You've got to be the owner of your destiny as a professional woman. You have to be the owner of the charger and of the vehicle. You have to be the owner of plugging it in and getting that charge. But if you simply plug in the car and don't know how to drive, you will not get anywhere. If I didn't know how to drive a car, I could have the coolest Tesla. I could have the best navigational system, but if I don't know how to drive, I'm not getting anywhere. If you've watched my webinar, you'll know that I have 5 shifts to bringing your soul to work to land your dream job. Oh, thank you, Dawn. That must have, yeah, thank you very much for those comments. Unbelievable results. Thank you, Dawn, for letting me know it was you. And Nicole, first time here, I have your attention. Let me say this to you again. If you don't plug into your power source, which is your soul's energy, which is the authentic truth of who you are, you will be all over the place and nowhere all at once. And you will wonder why you're running depleted all over the place and getting nowhere. It's like driving a car without a GPS or without knowing the directions or without knowing your destination. Most people's careers are just driving around randomly. Oh, hey, I have a job for you over here. You want to take this job? My brother has a company and they need someone like you. Okay. And actually, you're just popping around to different jobs without a career. Create a destination worthy of you, and then get in the car and drive it to that destination. Now, most of the women we begin working with, A, don't know what their destination is, or they're afraid of it, or they're feeling that they don't have what it takes to get there. And number two, they don't know how to drive. The first thing we do is put fuel in the tank. And we help our gals get their power back. As a Tesla car, as a Tesla owner, if my battery runs dead, I'm not going anywhere. I got to plug it into the power source, and your power source is your soul. Your power source is your divinity. And I don't care what job you have. I don't care how technical or how specific it is. Your divinity is where that fuel comes through. It doesn't mean you have to go make quilts or cupcakes or save people from starving as your profession. It means that you need to fuel your soul and then weave it in to what you know how to do. You already know how to do the work that you do. And you may be saying to me, Mo, I've been an accountant for 20 years and that sucks. I've never been happy and I need to toss it out the window. And you know what? That may or may not be true. When we begin working with you, we can help you see whether that's true or not. I will tell you this, in all the years I've done this, in all the years I've been a leader and helping women and men develop their careers as a leader, but now helping professional women specifically, it's hardly ever, I can almost say never, but you can't really use those extremes so much in language. It's hardly ever the career. If you're in a career for 20 years, there's something that's working for you. There's some talent that you have that's working for you. You may not have been happy for 20 years, but that's a totally different situation. That's why we go to the core and the root of your soul. When we bring her back to life, now she can make decisions. Now she can guide herself. If you don't have your soul's power and authenticity powered up, you are only making decisions out of fear. I want to say that again. I'm probably going to say it 2 more times because I want you to understand how your life gets run by fear. If you do not have the true, authentic you powered up in a powerful, powerful way, all the decisions that you will be making are coming from fear. And if you're a people pleaser or an overworker or a woman who works to perfection, you are coming from fear. All of your decisions made from fear will turn out to be a disaster. Why? Because the universe is put up in such a way to give you some pain responses so that you can wake up and do something different. The problem is, you may not know what that is. So, to help you, we have a system. To help you, we have a process. To help you, we are experts. To help you, we have an entire 12-week process. Because I understand what it's like. I had my own career with ups and downs and success and getting fired and losing that job and getting reorganized out, getting passed over promotions and getting a new job and feeling great about that and making more money and then that job. And then I know what it's like. I'm not talking to you from a pulpit of higher than. I had a very successful career with all the ups and downs that all of my clients have always had. And I created a formula that helped me with my last 2 positions. And that formula has been able to work for thousands of other women, no matter what profession. No matter what profession. And if you're in the healthcare profession, even more so because I know exactly what goes on there. So your power source has got to be attended to. And if you're not in your power source, you are all over the place, you are trying to please others, you are jumping, or you're staying in a box, all on fear because you don't have your truth lit up. When you have your truth lit up, you will be able to see who you are and better navigate everything for what you've got in front of you. A lot of our gals have thoughts and fantasies of quitting their job every single day when they wake up and secretly hoping that they'll fire them. And I know what that feels like. I've had several jobs where I felt that way every single morning, and that's horrible. And that'll deplete you like in an instant. As soon as you wake up and feel that way, you're like depleted for the day. You are running on fumes at that point. I know what that feels like. And we've worked with many women who have actually had that manifest, who have had the job loss, the firing, and or quitting because they can't take it anymore, because your nervous system can only take so much until it says no. And then you will do something that is not in your highest interest. Would I love to have helped all the women who have quit their jobs and then worked with us before they quit their jobs? Absolutely. Could they have stayed there and been successful? I don't know that. Possibly not. But having a platform to leap from rather than feeling like a failure and that you had to dip into a very desperate move means that we have to help you lift your soul all that more. No problem. We know how to do that, and we're darn good at it. If you're a professional woman who does not feel like you're in the driver's seat of your career, you have got to consider getting professional help. And you have to do whatever it takes to get your soul to be the driver of that car. Oh, so Paula, if you're not interested in corporate anymore, let's take a look at what's really going on there. Starting your own business, I'm going to tell you this. Starting your own business means you need to have more power, more certainty, more confidence, more structure, and more purposefulness behind that move. So it's playing in the big leagues. It's playing in the big leagues when you want to earn your own money and make your own way in your own business. So I can absolutely help you with that. I can absolutely help you sort it out. And perhaps what would be a great idea is to actually have a bridge strategy, so it's not just jumping into the unknown. So please do go ahead and book a call, mofall.com/live clarity, and we can help you sort it out. And look, if we're not the best, I was never, always been a freelancer. Okay. Look, if we're not the best fit, having the call with my team and I, it depends on when you book, et cetera. But having a call with one of us will help understand what's really going on. And then we can send you in the right direction if we're not a fit. And we're happy to do that. We do it fairly regularly, send folks other directions or in another strategy, because that's what's going to fit best. We can help you sort it out. We can't just guess by a comment here, but I'm happy to help you sort it out. mofall.com/live clarity. And we can see what might be the best thing. If we can help you and we think it is, happy to do that. If not, we'll send you another way. I know hundreds and hundreds of coaches around the world who help with a variety of different issues. And that's the other advantage of popping your name in and getting things discussed. Hina, we can certainly see if we can take care of you sooner. Please feel free to comment on the text message reminder and let us know what might be possible for you, because we do have people who don't show up. So from time to time, we have more availability, just like a doctor's office. So we'd be happy to take care of you sooner if we can find a spot that works for both of us. Here's the thing, ladies, I really want you to appreciate and understand, going into this week and going into the rest of your career, your soul and your truth is the best power source for your career and your life. All other options put you in a navigational field of fear, and they will cause problems. Those decisions coming from fear will cause you massive problems. When you're in your flow and in your soul and in your power, you're going to have challenges, but you're going to know exactly how to navigate that because you're in your truth. And perhaps this is the first time you're hearing something like this. My clients who've worked with us for 12 weeks plus get really familiar with this language and this way of navigating their lives. And we will help you understand your navigational system. Again, it's as programmable as the navigation system on a Tesla. Your soul is as chargeable as the charger on a Tesla. Your career can be a beautiful ride or a bumpy ride. Your career can be a gorgeous, gorgeous journey, an adventure, and always up-leveling and always experiencing expansion and growth and learning. Or it can be a ride to hell. I don't want any human being on this planet to have a ride from hell if I can help. So when you book your complimentary career clarity call, we're going to help you understand what's not going on in that driving seat, what's not happening well for you, and get you to your truth, and then help you explore your dreams and where you want to go. And if we can help you close that gap, we will be happy to help you with that and talk about what that looks like. If not, we will be happy to suggest other strategies and alternatives and other coaches, perhaps if we know one. Just last week, I sent a gal to another coach, and she's super, super happy that I made that connection for her. So just like any trip to the doctor, if you've got a problem, if you're not feeling good, you go to the doctor, you get assessed, and they give you a treatment, whether it's something that another doctor would be a better suited for, or whether you get the treatment at that doctor. I sometimes call the complimentary career clarity calls your emergency room visit, because so many of the women we talk to are in real crisis with what's going on. Every single day is on pins and needles. And if that's you, we're here to serve you. Don't forget your few things for this week. Number one, get yourself plugged into your soul. And if you don't know how to do that, follow my stuff and I give you tips and ideas from along the way. But the truth is this, probably your patterns and your conditioning and your current experience is causing you to not even be able to find the plug. And that's where we can really help. The next thing is that you need to consider what the destination is that you're going to be driving along, and understand that in order to get there, you're going to have to be an up-leveled version of you. You cannot drive to a bigger destination being the current version of you. You must expand and grow as a human being. And this is the secret sauce to your success. Expanding and growing as a human being means that your soul is more lit up than it is today. It means clearing the gunk and the stuff and all of the disempowering programming out of you so that your soul shines forth and it is the biggest beam of who you are in the world. And that is what we do with our clients. That is how we do it. And you know what? The reason why we do it is because those principles of your soul and feeling awesome as a human being will make everything in your life better. You'll be a better sister, daughter, friend, colleague, partner, dog owner, whatever you do in your life, whatever hat you put on, you're going to be a better version of that when your soul is shining. And your partner is going to thank us like many partners do. Thank you for bringing her back to life. Thank you for bringing back the woman I knew I was with. Thank you very much. And you know what the other thing is I want to tell you? If you're in a relationship or in a job that's really sucking the life out of you, we're going to help you navigate that and get a new job that's better than that without having to go backwards or trash your career trajectory. Oh, you've been in construction for 15 years. I'd like to do Airbnb investment properties. It's easier than it sounds, Jen. I got you covered. I understand why you want to do that, and happy to help sort it out with you and talk through with you what that might look like. So it's mofall.com/live clarity. Let's give yourself that good hour. Sometimes it's an hour and 15 of time to really sort through what's really going on with you. Talk to one of my experts on my team. Let's help you sort it out in a deep, meaningful way. Not just randomly thinking something looks easier. You know, that saying, the grass is always greener on the other side. It always looks greener. But do you know the work that they're doing? Do you know the fertilizer they've put in? Do you know the amount of work that they're doing to make that grass greener? That's what we're talking about, is putting the time and effort, really focusing and being intentional on who you want to be and what you want to do in the world. And most of the time, what you already know how to do is the best way to leverage your next career move. But I can't guarantee that for you. We will talk with you and figure that out with you, not for you, with you. It's a complex equation. You can't just this or that. It's not easy. It's a complex equation of all sorts of things that go into your soul coming back to life and what your talents and unique skills are and how you will best feel expressed and satisfied in your career. It's an important part of our life. It's the lifeblood of the rest of your life. Financial freedom, having the car, the house, the shoes, the vacations that you want, the experiences that you want to have. Your career is your lifeblood of all of that working well. And I've talked to so many women shut down in their career so much they haven't vacationed in a while. They haven't enjoyed themselves in a while, etc. I've tried better coaching. She totally dismissed. Hina, we will be happy to serve you. Unfortunately, not everyone's a great coach. Unfortunately, not all systems are what's right for you. And, you know, I can't explain what other people do. What I can tell you is this: show up, being authentic, and sharing with us what's going on and what's not working for you. Show up on your live clarity call. Actually, mofall.com/live clarity. Show up on your complimentary career clarity call with the time and the presence to really be open and honest with us. And we will absolutely sort it out with you. Yeah, thank you very much, other Facebook user. This was the only program that started with me. Others are not personal and are what you read in any business how to be article until you key in on what you want to be and do. It really doesn't matter. All the rest falls together. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you. And Carol, great to hear from you and great to see you here. Really. And here's the best news. I mean, the best news is really the 12-week time frame that we help up-level you in your soul first. Then you get a personalized career strategy, and then we help you deploy it with a great resume, great LinkedIn, interview coaching. You're going to have everything you need. And if that career move is internal, like Dawn's, we're going to help you navigate the power within. So everyone has a different path, a different plan. This is how we are able to personalize the proven formula that we have, because we work with you as an individual. This is not a click on, paint by numbers online program where you never see us. You're going to be working with me, with my expert team of coaches. We got your number and we're going to help you because you're going to be on our process. Yes, it is very personal. And thank you, Carol and Dawn, for your lovely comments. Really, really appreciate them. We have a proven formula that works, ladies. And I can't emphasize that enough. Look, I have client interviews all over my Facebook and YouTube channel, etc. Check those out if you'd like. Some women don't want to be totally public with the fact that they did this. That's cool by me too. Happy to do that. But some of the women who have been public and shared, and thank you very much, ladies, for being so gracious, that's what you can expect too. All you have to do is lean into the process, and it starts with that complimentary career clarity call. Please don't fear that conversation, because that fear is stopping you. It's keeping the door locked. Open up the door, walk in, walk through, have a conversation. Be willing to be open to where God is calling you forward. And I'm going to tell you this: if we're not the fit, that's okay. We're going to have an awesome call. We're going to have an awesome discussion with an awesome soul who needs help. So come on into our career emergency room and book your call. Get the wheels started. Ladies, those of you who are my clients who've been here today, thank you so much for showing up, always wanting to kind of recharge your inspiration, your career, the work that you've already done. And again, the inspiration is this: stay plugged into your soul and stay focused on the big intention and the big dream that's on your heart and soul to live in this life. You will see me on a future Facebook Live talking about being satisfied on your deathbed. And I'm going to tell you this: all of us will be there. One day we will be there. So plug in and get to know your soul. Plug in and make a commitment to make your grass greener. Make your grass greener. And then you can make better choices. And then you can have a big destination. And then you can execute a wonderful plan. But if you're not feeling awesome, there is no awesome plan in your future. So let's get you feeling awesome first. And then we'll get the great plan going for you. This is Coach Mo Fall. Thank you, ladies, for playing with me and commenting. Thank you, ladies, for being here. Stay plugged in. If you're one of my clients, please continue to reinforce your commitment to your daily ritual. Start every day off with that extra charge of soul power, and start every day in the sense of gratitude and appreciation for how awesome you are as a soul on this planet. Your job as a soul is to be awesome and expressed in the work that you do in the world. Your contribution matters. Let's take it up a notch. Let's do better for your soul and your pocketbook. We'll see you on the complimentary career clarity call and on future Facebook Lives. It's MoFall, mofall.com, and everywhere on social media. You'll come see my inspiration, but the real work starts at the complimentary career clarity call, and we'll see if we can help you up level. It's going to be a brilliant week. Please enjoy your soul, and enjoy all that you are in this world. We'll see you next time.